Welcome, everybody. We have a new homebrew contest that we are going to be running on the server. And this is thanks to Mark over at Game Master Engine. They graciously donated a Steam key for the full version of Game Master Engine. So that will be the final prize for this contest. So if you're interested, listen up. We will get into a little bit of world building and the contest rules essentially as we go. So what we're going to do is create a homebrew contest for a specific location. So what you guys will be tasked to do is submit any homebrew item, NPC, faction, location, monster, whatever. Maybe it's a shop, maybe it's a boss monster that you might find deep in this location. We're going to leave it pretty wide open for people to play around with. So the core idea is that we're going to take this location and everybody is going to submit their different homebrew pieces, and then I will organize them into a kind of collected zine or document, PDF, that everybody then can kind of go back and look at all the contest entries, and then we'll basically have a small, like a setting guide essentially for this location. And we had a little bit of discussion on the server about if we should come up with a new location or if we should use an existing one. And it got pointed out on my server that I have mentioned a location in my home game, which is called the Emberdeep Mines. This is a clan of dwarves that live deep in the heart of a volcanic mountain or a volcano. So that is going to be the setting for this competition or this contest, whatever. And I'll give a little bit of description of all of the things that I have already for the Emberdeep Mines. And then from there, you guys will have an opportunity to, figure out what you want to homebrew and then create your submission and add that in. There will be a link in the show notes for a Google Forms submission spot, so you can fill everything out and throw it in there. And I think we will run this contest for probably the full month. Yeah, so we'll go until the end, basically the start of February, and then at that point, then I'll read through everything, and then sometime middle of February, I will have the winner selected. I'm not sure if that will be me or if we'll have a handful of judges do it, or if maybe we'll throw it up to a vote on the server. That can be a play by ear thing, but we're going to focus on the location so that people can get ideas for what they might want to homebrew and submit, and we'll go from there. So without further ado, this is the Emberdeep Mines. And this is actually a pretty short description here. Nestled within the heart of the ironclad mountains, Emberdeep Mines have long been a stronghold of the stone-warden dwarves. These vast underground chambers are rich with precious gems, metals, and the fiery glow of magma veins. While the dwarves have prospered for generations, recent troubles threaten the stability and safety of their underground kingdom. Reasons for visiting. And just a little side note here. I have a couple of sections. I had that description. I have reasons for visiting, potential encounters and challenges, surrounding area encounters, some notable NPCs, and then 10 secrets and clues for the location. This has been part of my prep that I've kind of called the Guide to the Realm, which is my homebrew setting. It's just the realm. It's just fantasy, generic high fantasy D&D type stuff. And that's what I have so far for all of this. So let's get through it. So reasons for visiting. Trade negotiations. The mines produce rare metals and gems sought by many kingdoms. Adventurers might be sent as emissaries or merchants. Rescue missions. Recent disturbances have led to missing dwarves. Families or clans may hire outsiders for search and rescue. Ancient relics. Emberdeep holds artifacts from the dawn of the Dwarven Age, drawing scholars and treasure hunters alike. Expertise. The dwarves might seek outsiders skilled in arcane arts, beast handling, or other specialties to address the mine's challenges. And rite of passage. For non-dwarves, navigating Emberdeep's dangers can be a rite of passage or a test of mettle. Potential encounters and challenges. Lava maw beasts. Creatures that thrive near magma and can surprise miners by bursting through solid rock. So just basically ambush. Tunnel collapses. Areas where the structural integrity is compromised, posing a threat of collapse or requiring detours. Gas pockets. Underground chambers filled with noxious or flammable gases that can be deadly if ignited or inhaled. Rogue automatons, ancient dwarven machinery that has malfunctioned and now poses a threat to anyone in its path. I haven't quite figured out what to name the dwarven automatons. I kind of like the idea of calling them magma hearts or something like that, or meg hearts, having some sort of like a molten core that powers them. Surrounding area encounters, so Molten Rift. Lava rifts have been opening up surrounding Emberdeep, releasing lava maw beasts. Dwarven Caravan. Dwarven trade caravan hauling metals, ores, and gems has been ambushed. Sinkholes. Sinkholes open up unexpectedly and plunge travelers into the upper levels of the mines. And noxious geysers. Volcanic soil harbors dangerous, pressurized pockets of noxious gas that can burst rapidly. So, from a homebrew side of things, or from a document side of things, these surrounding area encounters are things that might happen if you're traveling near the Emberdeep mines, but maybe not going directly to the Emberdeep mines. And the potential encounters and challenges are things that you might find if you are actually going into that location. Notable NPCs. Chief Morgrin, Stone Warden, the wise and venerable leader of the Emberdeep dwarves, concerned about the mine's recent perils. Leah Flameforge, a young and talented blacksmith eager to innovate and searching for starfire ore. And Beldar Tunnel Watcher, a seasoned miner with unmatched knowledge of the mine's layouts and secrets, but recently troubled by ominous dreams. And then we have the secrets and clues of Emberdeep Mines. The Anvil of Eldurin, a legendary dwarven anvil said to be hidden in a sealed chamber. Any item forged on this anvil is rumored to be unbreakable and infused with the essence of the mountains. Magma's Heart Gem. Deep within the mines are a rare gemstone pulsates with the heartbeats of the mountain. Possessing it could control the lava maw beasts. The first shaft's warning. The oldest mining shaft, now barricaded, has inscriptions warning of the deep delvers and the depth they inhabit. Beldar's dreams. Beldar's recent dreams hint at an ancient force reawakening in the mines, potentially offering guidance or forewarning. Automaton blueprints. Hidden in the mines are the original designs for the dwarven automatons, revealing a hidden function or means of control. Starfire ore vein. The location of a hidden vein of rare starfire ore is known to a few elder dwarves. The sealed catacombs. Ancient burial chambers of dwarven heroes are protected by traps but hold great treasure. Stonewarden shield. Morgrin lost his obsidian shield during a cave-in. The shield can withstand the harshest of conditions. Emberdeep helm. An ornate helmet that grants the wearer the ability to see in the darkness sits on the mantle of the Ore and Anvil Tavern. And one of my favorites, Lumistone lighting. Polished lumistones are used in place of torches in and around Emberdeep to prevent sudden combustion of trapped gases. The stones are fitted in a variety of ways, such as on headlamps, lanterns, and torch sticks. And then if you take a look at this document, I also have a D12 table of male, female, and clan names so you can generate NPC names for the location as well. And there's an image of the PDF page on the Discord server. You can go find that if you are interested. But that is the Emberdeep Mines. So if you are interested in homebrewing something for this area, again, it could be a faction. There could be a hidden faction here, like a thieves type guild of some sort, or maybe an assassins guild. It could have to do with the automatons or things that they've gotten into. Heck, you could even create some more secrets to go along with the place. The secrets and clues I took from the Lazy Dungeon Master, and that's been a really great way to inject lore and information for my players, especially when they're constantly just looking for stuff. So it's always nice to have just a little tidbit that I can just say, hey, here's this little bit of information, even if there isn't anything more insightful. I've always got a little something. So think about what you would like to do for homebrew, and then once you've got something written up, go ahead and submit it through the Google Forms link. I will also have all of this information on the Discord server in its own dedicated contest channels, so be on the lookout for that as well. But as always, check the show notes for any important links. And as we continue to put out episodes, I will continue to mention that the contest is running, so you can be reminded, and we will go from there. So thank you everybody for listening, and I can't wait to see what everybody comes up with.